Here, Werner talks about the Bank of England, but you can insert the name of any central bank. By supporting monetary reformers, meaning people who want to ban cash, the Bank of England may further increase its own power and accelerate the drive to concentrate the banking system if credit creation was abolished and there was only one true bank left, the Bank of England. It would further the project to increase control and monitoring of the population, with both cash and bank credit alternatives abolished. All transactions, money creation, and allocation of that money would be implemented by the Bank of England. Werner goes on to imagine how the PR departments of the central banks and the mainstream media would spin this, how one could increase their security and safety with this digital money. What if one loses one's direct debit card? No doubt some bright Bank of England spark, or else any of the talking heads in the media, will then suggest we should adopt the techniques long practiced with our pets, namely implanting microchips under the skin as our money of the future. Whether this spells progress, readers need to decide for themselves.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the mark.
So today is April 23rd, 2022, the year of Yahweh Shem Yashai turning up, the year of the turn up. And things are continuing to ramp up. We are in the fourth month, about to go into the fifth month of Esau's calendar year. And there's still about 8 months left. A lot of time for things to ramp up. A lot of time for things to continue to flourish, continue to turn up, man. And the beast rice, the Revelation 13 badge being one of those that we've been seeing in the news.
A lot lately. Yep. A lot. We just got one article with me and the brother. There was a lot of articles going in, just like this one, going into this exact same topic. Recent articles that have come out this year, this month, last month, this year, 2022.
That's right.
The year of the turn up.
That's right. So this is from Fox 5, New York, and just like the brother said, there's been plenty of BBC, Insider. Yeah. So it says, published April 18th, 2022. It says, hand-implanted micro potato chip could be used for contactless payments. Again, hand-implanted micro potato chip could be used for contactless payments. It says a tech company is rolling out a micro potato chip that can be implanted in people's hands with the goal of making contactless payments easier. See, it's easier for you, man.
It's all for you, man. Right. Everything I do, Esau and his sappy love songs, I do it for you. Hey, man, that's Esau for you. I'm doing this for you. Right. Hey, the tender mercies of the wicked, man. The tender mercies of the wicked, let me hear about that, are cruel.
Let's hear about tender mercies of the wicked.
They're cruel, man. Cruel.
Tender mercies got to be good, though.
Yeah. Tell me about that. All right. I want to hear this because I'm going to be down with it. They're cruel. Thus saith the scriptures. Right. The tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man. I'm doing this for you, baby.
That's right.
Man. So we got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's right. So it says, London-based Walletmore said the potato chip will work with the Purist app, a digital wallet. After downloading the app, users will go to a specialist to have a potato chip installed in their hands that would act in conjunction with the app and businesses that use the app. It says, once users are...
I wonder if this has anything to do with all this central bank digital currency talk I've been hearing.
Right.
I mean, Because I mean, I'm hearing pretty much that all the nations of the world are either they already have a central bank digital currency, or they're in the process of developing a central bank currency, or they're going to, like all of them, are going to develop a central bank. I wonder if this has anything like digital wallets and this potato chip that they're gonna put there, or we'll get to it, but they got the Neuralink brain implant, right? Okay, that's basically the same thing except for your head, right? They put it back here or back there behind your ear. I wonder if this all connects, this all ties together.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yep. It says once users are completely set up with the micro potato chip and app, they can make payments using the funds in their account.
Yeah, once you get set up, then you can do this. This is the smart thing to do. You need to drive smart cars. You need to drink smart water. You need to eat smart food. You need to wear, smart this, smart that, smart that, smart this. Which one of the brothers brought it out, and I can't remember exactly what that I never trusted that shit, man. I never trusted that. Never trust our enemy. Yeah. I can't remember what the brother said, but one of the brothers brought out that's actually an acronym, man. And I can't. It means something like I'm gonna butcher it a little bit, but you're gonna get the essence of what it means. Simplified military application. Simplified military keyword application of residential technology. In other words, this is military technology that's designed to be used on you.
Right. Yep.
What in the hell are they doing? I'm gonna find out by watching y'all. I ain't gonna find out by like, oh shit, skin breaking out or something. No, I'm gonna find out by watching y'all. I'm gonna watch y'all and say, oh damn, that's what they was doing.
That's right.
Okay, this is military technology to be designed to be used in residential applications, man. And if you trust them, then that's great. We're gonna get better stuff. Then go right ahead. Yep. No, man. Hey, war is waged on you sheeple, man. If you didn't know it, okay?
That's right. So it says the implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio.
That's it, bro. That's all the reason we need to get it right there.
Yep. A coffee in New York. A haircut
man, that
in
sounds
Paris.
so nice. That sounds so nice. Read that again. You can do what now? Once I get there, I can't do it before I get it. I can't. Damn, I gotta get it in order to be. Once I get this, what am I gonna be able to do that I can't do now?
It says the implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio.
Beach in Rio.
A coffee in New York.
A coffee in New York.
A haircut in Paris.
I get a haircut.
Or at your local grocery store.
Oh, well, that didn't sound too exciting, but I mean, I do need groceries.
It says it can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. And you look at today's society, where aren't contactless payments? Unless you're in just like a rural area.
Which is coming there too. Yeah,
which
that ain't nothing to wrap all that up.
That's right.
That's cleanup work.
Yeah, that's cleanup. Yeah, like you go to the gas station, you can they got the little system. You ain't even got to insert your card anymore, man. You just hover your card over the payment system, and it takes it off. Or you got the payments on your phone, and you just put your phone up to the register or the payment system, and it just takes it off of your card from your phone.
Or you just tap it, yep. Whatever.
Yep.
All of these things.
So they already got everything in the works.
Yeah,
man.
that's all old stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's time for the next stage. It's time to what do they call it? Evolve.
Yep.
It's time to to enhance, man. Yep. It's time to build on that. That's I'm bored with that now. That's like ancient. I actually gotta tap my card. I mean, I don't want to bring my card.
Right.
Don't worry.
I don't want a card.
Yeah, I don't want a card. That's what this article's getting into.
That's right.
And we got a couple of clips. We're gonna put the clips in here too, man. Which is telling y'all exactly what the prophets are telling you, but the prophets have been saying it before.
That's
Why
right.
are the prophets saying it before? Because it's in the scriptures. Amos chapter 3, verse 7, right? Yeah, Amos chapter 3, 5, 6, and 7, man. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, man, except he revealeth his secrets, prophecies, to his servants, the prophets, right? And so these guys coming along later on, they saying it from a news perspective, or maybe from a truther perspective. All right. Well, the men of the Lord been saying it all along. We ain't have to see all this stuff happening to see it. Okay.
Right.
We've been saying it even before, back when it was tarrying. It looked like nothing was happening because it's in the book. Okay? But then even though the prophets have been saying it all along, you know, then a few things happen. Everybody will listen to these gurus that come along and say something, acting like the prophets never been saying it. We've been saying it all along. Not me personally, because I just come into the truth a handful of years ago, but the men of the Lord that I've learned from have been saying it for decades. Okay, so the men of the Lord in general as a whole have been saying this for decades, man.
Right.
Okay, why don't you listen to those men? Anybody who's got one eye half open, now a lot of people don't, you know, you gotta give them some type of credit. Not really, because it's the Most High putting the Spirit on them to do it, right? But anybody who's got one eye half open can look and see, oh yeah, there's a whole hell of a lot of articles saying that this is coming down the pipe, and soon. That ain't nothing. Okay? The men of the Lord have faith to believe this word, and we go out and we do this work. Those are the men you should be listening to.
That's right.
You know, not the person who Johnny come lately jumped on the bandwagon. They got a little bit of charisma. They're like, oh look, this is what's coming down the pipe. They're gonna do a potato chip and yeah, no, man. And then what? What they gonna do for you after that? Nothing.
Nope.
Because they ain't really got the truth. They got one little aspect. They see one little thing that the Most High put the Spirit on them to see, but they ain't got the whole picture and they ain't got the truth. They gonna leave. That right there is a hook. Because people don't, let me see, damn, I feel like something's going on. You know, the world feels strange. I heard what you said, the world's crashing down. Something's going on. Who am I going to listen? Ooh, I can listen to them. Oh, damn, they saying a whole lot of stuff about the Bible. I kind of see that part, but I ain't really down with the rest of what they saying. Oh, this person over here is saying that same type of thing. I'm going to follow them. And it hooked you, man. And they are, that person that you decided outside of the prophecy of Yahweh Shemashah, they are going to lead you astray.
That's right.
That right there is just to hook you and get you in because you happen to kind of see that aspect at one point.
Yep.
But the scripture says to eat the whole roll, man.
That's right.
You got to get the whole truth. Like Esau likes to say, but he lying, he's just witchcraft, the whole truth, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, and Esau ain't got nothing to do with the truth, man.
That's right.
Okay, John 8:44.
Yep.
Okay, all right, but that's what you got to have. And instead, people go, well, I kind of see what those men out there are saying, but I don't really like the rest of the picture, so I'm going to follow this dude because he said something kind of like that, and I'm going to follow him. And you know, just because all these other areas, all these other pundits and leaders have an aspect or two of the truth that might overlap with what the men of the Lord saying, that don't mean that they're qualified to lead you. Oh, my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err.
Yep.
And destroy the way of thy path, man. You need to follow the men of the Lord. Not everybody and anybody who says one thing that they kind of, you know, overlaps with the men of the Lord. And then, okay, well, I'm going to follow them instead. Because then I don't have to do all this other stuff that I ain't really feeling. Now, you need to get down with the men of the Lord or get destroyed.
That's right.
Because we got the words of life. We got the words of truth.
Yep.
You know, this is the way. We're speaking and teaching and preaching Yahweh Shai Mashiach. This is the way, walk ye therein. You know, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Go ahead, Al.
That's right. So it says contactless or tap to pay payment systems have long been popular outside the US as the default way of paying for goods and services. So they say, hey man, this is
wait, no, but I'm saying this is just getting going. I think you meant to say this has just got going. This is just start. This is brandy spanking new, like one person got it or something.
So these contactless payment systems have long been popular.
Long.
Yeah.
Long. Go ahead.
Long been popular.
At the end, it shall speak.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead.
Outside the U.S. as a default way of paying for goods and services.
Outside the U.S. though, it ain't everywhere. It's here too, man.
That's right.
It's here too, and it's been here for years, and it's growing.
Yep.
It's growing. Been here for years. But don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. You know that old LL Cool J song, man? Rap. You know? Hey, man. It's been here for years, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep.
Hey, it is high time to wake out of sleep. All right?
Right. It says, but tap to pay has grown in popularity in the U.S. in recent years.
Hey man, you know what? I'm just thinking about what you're saying. It seeming like it's making some sense, and I was just thinking, if this is the truth, I mean, didn't Kill Bill Gates of Hell say that another pandemic is coming? Mm-hmm. Didn't he say that?
Yep.
I mean, I could be mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't that former CDC director say that the bird FLU is going to be the next pandemic?
That's what he said.
We said? That's what he said.
He said that the crown was just
like a dress rehearsal.
A dress rehearsal.
That kind of matches what the Mike Pompeo said, that this is a planned, a live exercise. So that kind of really matches what he said, right?
Yep.
That the Crown Victorious was just like kind of like a rehearsal, like a dress run, but the real big one, I think he said like a 10-10-250-50, not 10 to 15, not 10 to 15, 10 to 50% mortality rate, didn't he?
Yeah.
Damn.
10 to 50.
10 to 50. Like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. Not 15, okay? People hear what they want to hear. And he said that that's coming. Didn't he say that's coming?
What he said? He said 10 to 50.
Wow. I mean, it almost sounds like, didn't they also say something about how the potato chip, even the one you get back here, that can be used to track your jump shot status, your fadeaway jump shot status, that you take from your shoulder.
Yep.
They said that can track that, right, so that you can have access to freely travel, right?
Yep.
Didn't they say that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's kind of starting to come together. And then they also say that it can detect that infection in your skin. So, you got it. No need to get this Q-tip jammed up your You ain't got to do that no more. Not you. You ain't got to do that no more. Let's just scan it. Oh, you got. No, wait. Oh, you got it. Okay. Yeah. Now you got to get your jump shot right, or you can't go nowhere.
Yep.
They said all that, right?
Yep.
I think that, I could be, this might be crazy, slocky if I'm completely off base, but they might like tie those all together. They might like when the CDC said it, the bird FOU comes out, they might could like push this thing you talking about. This potato, they could push that as like a big, critical, necessary part of the solution.
That's right, yep.
If it comes up.
If.
No, wait. Slocky. He said when. He said it's.
When.
When it comes out.
Yeah.
I mean that's like crazy. Let me take my tinfoil hat off because that would all kind of seem to make sense. I must be crazy. Never mind. Forget all that. Forget all that. Just go back to sleep.
Yep.
All right. That all just fits together nicely like that for no reason. It all it's pieces of a puzzle, man. Whoever creates the pieces of a puzzle and never intends them to be put together.
Right.
Nobody, we ain't gonna ever put this puzzle together. Make me a puzzle. Don't ever put it together. I just like the pieces separate.
Right.
These pieces all fit together perfectly, man, for a reason.
That's right. And I believe Bill Gates, he did some type of test with I don't know if it was with the bird FLU, might as well start it now.
Yeah.
Bird FLU or another. He was combining them, and he got the mortality rate up to 10 to 50%.
Wonderful. They probably threw a party. They celebrate. Wait a minute. Why would they celebrate that? Why would they do it in the first place?
Right.
Why in the hell would you have gain of function research?
Yeah.
Bro, get me the what's that like? What's that like? Malachi 2:1 from the top or something like that. You give me a precept or two on that, man. Because this man is the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where else? Who and where else is he? Who else could it be? Job 9:24, Daniel 4:17. Yahweh Shema Shah ruleth in the kingdom of men and setteth over it the basest of men, the lowest and most despicable, deplorable, unprofitable, whatever other words you can come up with, man. You always feel like you got to come up with something more. He's the lowest class of man. Sure. Nobody would do that. He would. Matter of fact, he 1 and 2 and 3 up on you on that.
Right.
Because he's the basis of men. He is the wicked, pursuant to Malachi 1:1-4.
Yep.
Okay? He is that vessel unto dishonor, pursuant to Romans chapter 9.
Mm-hmm.
He is the one that when he got into power for the first time, the Bible tells you, although many other nations have been in power before by that time, when this man got in power, the Bible tells you evils, wickedness, border of wickedness, I'm seeing the connection, were multiplied upon the face of the earth.
Yep. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Devise, doesn't that mean like to craft, to scheme, to come up with?
Yep.
Go ahead.
that devise iniquity and work evil upon
Work
their beds.
evil upon their beds. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Yeah, and that's true literally and metaphorically, because see, when they were in the Caucasus Mountains for 1,000 years, it was daytime for them.
Right.
But it's also true here today, literally, because they'll go to sleep, they'll be sitting at the bed, thinking about something, they wake up that next morning and they do it. But this is even more true metaphorically, man. When they came out the Caucasus Mountains and it became their day, their time in the sun, their time to shine, man, they went out, the scripture tells you in Revelation chapter 20, deceiving the nations that are on the face of the earth.
That's right. It says, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? So why in the world would anybody do gain of function research? You know, this virus here isn't deadly enough. Let's see if we can make it deadly to humans too. Oh, look at that. It's deadly to humans. Throw a party. Well, now let's see if we can make it more deadly to humans.
That's right.
Why would it? Because this man is the wicked.
Yeah.
Gain of function research, then you shouldn't be ever doing anything like that. But here this man doing gain of function. Well, we want to do gain of function research so that we can find out how to, you know, save you from it. We're going to see if we can make it deadly to you so we can figure out how to save you from it.
Right.
That's basically what they're saying. What they really want to say is we want to fucking kill you and we want to profit while we're doing it.
Right.
That's what they're really saying.
Yep.
Straight up. I'm not kidding you. That's what they're really saying.
Yeah.
And slightly more acceptable to those that are completely stupid terms.
Yep.
Okay? What we at? We saw that article?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Let me see if there's any more in here. It says, again, tap to pay has grown in popularity in the U.S. in recent years, particularly during the pandemic, when customers and merchants wanted to avoid as much physical interaction with cash and cards as possible.
And like if there's another pandemic, they probably gonna want to do that again, right? Probably even more so, especially if it's 10 to 50% mortality. All right? That was just an exercise, a live exercise. That was just a dress rehearsal.
Yep.
This is the real pandemic.
Right. This is the great pandemic.
What?
Yeah, they said there was people over in Europe that actually got the bird FOU, and I believe 50% of them died, man. So they're saying that it, right as of now, it got to fit. Like it ain't, it's not. It's
The sample size is not big enough yet.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not high enough for it to spread. I guess they handle it or they die before they're able to spread it, and you know it's the sample ain't, you know, like the brother said, it ain't wide enough. But they said most of the people have died that have got the bird FOU.
Which pestilence is in the scriptures, man.
Yep. So it says, yeah, that was it on that.
All right. So, hey, we're gonna do what is our lot, what we're charged to do as men of the Lord, and we're gonna keep going into these prophecies. We're gonna be occupied in prophecy, and we're gonna go into the Revelation 13 badge right now. We want you to get the edification, so we can't just call it what it is in the scriptures, because the goddamn devil, the wicked of the earth, the Edomites, the so-called white man, generally speaking, he controls the media. He controls the social platforms. So if we say exactly certain things, he's still kind of trying to maintain a facade of free speech. But certain things, he's already said, you know, he already made it clear, if you say certain things, he's going to take your video down. And you, the sheep that need the sheep, I'm not talking about sheep as far as being dumb followers of the government. I'm talking about the sheep, the lambs of Yahushua Mashiach. You're not going to get the edification, or it's going to be more difficult for you to get the edification that you desperately need. So we're going to talk in code. Say the Revelation 13 badge, verses 16 through 18. Say the beast rice, because they always show you that it's about the size of a grain of rice.
Yep.
Okay? So that's what we're going to say, and you know what we're talking about. The potato chip. Okay? Okay.
That's right. So this is Isaiah 36 and verse 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed.
Broken reed, man. You trust in something, you depend on it, you lean on it.
Yep.
It's broken, man.
Yep. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt.
On Egypt, spiritual Egypt, Revelation chapter 11, okay, that great city which spiritually chapter 11, that's it. Revelation chapter 11, that I think it's verse 8. 11, 18. 11, 8. 11 and 8. That great city which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Try to listen to myself as I speak, man. Wait a minute. I think, hey, self, I think you said 11. Did I say 11? Yeah. Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, man. Which is that great city is the same place we already talked about, which is Babylon the Great, masquerading around today as America.
Yep.
Spiritually, this place is Egypt. That's what it's talking about here. It ain't talking about ancient Egypt in this verse. Go ahead.
Again, it says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean."
Yeah, you put your trust in it. You put your hope in it. You depend on it. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, you Israelites that are looking like the heathen, living amongst the heathen, acting like the heathen, but your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All of you Israelites scattered to the four corners of the earth, you're depending on and trusting in, instead of putting you're depending on and trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, our power, you committing spiritual adultery. You're fornicating and you're trusting and depending on something else. It's like a man who has a woman, which the Most High likens the nation of Israel into a beautiful and comely and delicate woman, his woman. Read Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. Read the whole chapter, okay? And Ezekiel 23 while you're at it, right? And so it's like a woman, in this case, Israel, okay? You know, being with a man, in this case, the Most High, we're his woman, you know, in a metaphoric sense, right? And a man has a woman, and that woman is going around, you know, every time she sees something dangerous, she go jump in the arms of another man. Save me! You know, all hugged up on him, you know, and he do a little something for her. He do a little something for her. Ain't nothing like a husband could do, but he just do a little something for her, because she's stupid. She think it's something good, and she all hugging, kissing on him, throwing adoration, praising him, and all that. That's fornication, man. That's adultery.
Yep.
And at some point, what's she going to do? She's going to consummate it. She's going to make it physical. She's going to take that adultery of the heart and make it actual literal adultery, man.
That's right.
That's getting popped right here. That's getting popped right here or right there.
Yep.
You know? You take your spiritual adultery and you go literal with it. You go physical with it. Just like that woman who's all jumping in the arms of another man, praising on him, hugging on him, kissing on him. At some point, she's gonna let that man, that adulterer, seal the deal.
Yep. So it says, "Whereon if a man lean, it will go through." It's like it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Yeah, you trusting in me? I'm Mr. Government. You trusting in me? You putting your hope and trust in me? You want me to do something for you? No problem. Just come over here. Let me see that hand. Pierce it.
Yep.
Read it again, Baba Shaw.
Again, it says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him."
So is Babylon, spiritually Egypt, to all that trust in them. You're going to have to get that in order to get the bennies.
Right.
Okay? Everybody trusting in the government, trusting in Babylon, trusting in spiritual Egypt. You got to get this and you get the bennies.
That's right.
That's what that's talking about.
Isaiah 30 and verse 1, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt,
America.
and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion."
Yeah. Your shame and your confusion and your destruction. All right?
That's right.
That's what that's talking about.
That's right. Because it says, you know, because like the brother was going into, man, you walking down into Egypt, you trusting in Egypt, and that's what the majority, like we went into, like the brother went into earlier in the camp, man. The majority of you people are going to consent and to, you're going to consent and to look and trust in the shadow of Egypt. And you're going to look and trust in America. You're going to look and trust in Babylon. You're going to look and trust in the government of this society, or the government of this wicked system, and ask them for help. Ask them for the way. Ask them what you should do, instead of asking the Lord Yahweh Shemishah what you should do. And what is that going to bring unto you? You seeking man for help instead of the Lord Yahweh Shemishah is going to be brought to your confusion. You're going to be in disarray. You're going to be in derision, man.
Derision. And all they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Trodden underfoot.
Trodden underfoot.
That's right. So you consent to Esau, the so-called white man, then you consent to death, man.
They show you that in the movies all the time, man. You got the bad guys, and you got people trying to figure out, should we follow the bad guys or not? I'm following the bad guys. And as soon as they go follow the bad guys and they do what the bad guys want, then they get offed.
Yep.
Well, wait a minute, we did what you want us to do. Oh!
Right.
They show you that in the movies all the time, man. Hey, art imitates life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.